I have 40 hours of work that I have to do over the next 3 days, and I need to get myself together.
Service to Columbus is now closed and complete. Here out of the gate marked C14. This flight is now closed.
How was I to know you changed my mind? How was I to know? Oh, how was I to know you feel so right? How was I to know? I didn't see it coming in a million years. Now you got me wishing we could be clearer. Yeah. How was I to know that I need titles to define us? Oh, I put it all on the line. Wasn't trying to waste my time. Situation's getting crazy. You want me to be exclusive and prove it, baby. Cause now you got me in a situationship. Anything really need a new thing. Hey, no situationship. Great if I'm so amazing. No, explain how we still in the grave. Cause she said I'm incredible in every way, but our relationship status hasn't changed, baby. Tell me you don't wanna lose me and get me out of this situation. Hey, get me out of this situation.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to the vlog. Let's get the vlog started. Good morning. My name's Cinnamon. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new and you've been around, welcome back. Good morning. So I'm headed to the gym this morning because I have 40 hours of work that I have to do over the next 3 days, and I need to get myself together. I'm going to try to prioritize my workouts in there because I know I want my workouts done. I'm starting over fresh this week. I have kind of been all over the place this weekend and just doing what I want, eating what I want, not working out. And today is a day for a reset and to get it together. I need to get back in the groove. From the cruise, I kind of just been all over the place. So I kind of just need to regroup and refocus and get myself back together. So today I was determined to go to the gym this morning. Because I know I want to prioritize my workouts in my days. They just make me feel better. Like overall, I've been trying to prioritize my health, just trying to be a better version of myself, been prioritizing that a lot. And my diet and my working out and all of those things are just playing into it. And I actually feel so much better. I feel so much better. Like I have so much more energy. I'm not super tired all the time. I just feel better. I feel like my skin looks better. I feel like I have more of a glow about myself. I just feel better overall since I've been doing this. And I've been doing this probably about 2 or 3 months. And I really do feel better. And I'm not doing this primarily for the scale. I'm doing it more so that I just feel better and I'm stronger and I don't end up a weakling when I get older and all of those things. So I am headed to the gym right now. I'm going to try to prioritize my workouts over these next 3 days. It's going to be a lot, but I'm going to have to buckle down and do it because there is no excuse. I probably will get some of it done at work, but we'll see how it goes. I want to try to go to the gym so I can do my weights and stuff, but I don't know if that's going to be able to happen once I get going because a couple of those shifts are overnight, working from the PM over into the morning hours. And I know in the morning after like 12 o'clock, early morning hours, it's very slow at work. So I can really do a lot of my workouts like cardio wise there, like walking and stuff like that. So I probably will do that. I need to stop at the store. So let's just get going. Let's just get to the gym, get this workout in so I can move on to the next thing.
Cinnamon John.
John.
Cinnamon Johns on every platform.
Have a good day. See you later, baby. Workout done. So glad that's done. And I didn't talk myself out of it. So now I gotta go to the store. I wish I would have brought a towel, and I don't have a towel, and I don't have a napkin. Oh wait, there's a towel back here on the back seat. Won't he do it? Now, I am on my way now to Publix because I bought a watermelon. When I cut into that watermelon, it was super pink. Like, it wasn't even red. Like, what's up with that? Like, I wish there was a way that we could see the inside of a watermelon before we buy it, because it would save me so much time. I don't like to buy the ones that are already cut up because I feel like they just... Hold on, let me put this mic on. Microphone check, microphone checker. I really don't like this mic, y'all. I think I told y'all that before, but I feel like it may help the sound a little bit. Having the air conditioner on. But yeah, so I have gone to Publix and bought fruit over and over again, and I normally don't have a problem. But watermelon is the one thing that I feel like sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate. Like, it wants to just be bad, and you can't really tell. So I wish there was a way that we could see to the inside of a watermelon or taste the watermelon before you go home, because otherwise you're stuck buying the whole thing and going back up there with it like I'm doing. But I don't like to buy the cut up ones, and even the cut up ones be sus sometimes, but they're double the price because they're already cut up. And I don't need you to cut it up, I just need it to be good. So let me take this watermelon back over here. I'm gonna grab a couple other things out of the store, and I'm gonna head home and eat some breakfast for today. It is so hot. Whew. That is just the post. That's it for today. It's hot. It's supposed to be like 90 something degrees, 97 degrees out here. Like, I like it warm, but I just don't like a lot of heat. I don't like it super hot like that. And in the South, where I live in Atlanta, it's literally humid, hot, muggy. Like, I don't really like none of that. So I like to be outside for limited amounts of time when it's this hot. So, yeah, but Publix is the best grocery store. They're the best. I walked in there with that watermelon. He didn't even ask me no questions. I went in there and took it to him. I said, this was not good. He was like, oh, don't worry about it. Go get another one. Of course, that's what they said. Go get another one. I get up there to go exchange it. After I went and got the other one, there was a line. I was thinking I was going to have to stand back in line again. So I asked him. Guess what he said? Of course, he said no. He said, oh, no, you're good. Go ahead. You're good. I love Publix. Like, they are the best grocery store in the South. Argue, fight in the comments, do what y'all want to do, but let me get my heart together. Publix is the best grocery store in the South. All right, let me show y'all a couple things that I bought from the store to get me through the next couple of days. Here's my watermelon. Cherries, I literally will have to mortgage my house in the summer or take out loans to pay for my cherry addiction in the summer. I tried this chocolate hummus. I don't know, I've never tried this before, but I saw people online talking about this, and I said, let me try it. I'm always trying something. The sugar melon, or kiss melon, sugar kiss melon. Yesterday I got one, and you guys, this thing is crazy good.
Super sweet, delicious. Tastes like a cantaloupe, but it's a lot more sweet than a cantaloupe. Delicious. So I bought enough. And some turkey. The turkey is for turkey sandwiches. I can do that when I'm working. Just grab that and go. These chicken breasts, bites, I buy those because they're just easy to pack and go. These cucumbers go with my cucumber and rice. But let me make some breakfast now. I'll put all this stuff away and I'll come back to y'all in a little bit. My little corner in my room, my favorite spot to sit down and take a little chill and sometimes eat. I don't like to eat up here too much, but sometimes I really don't have a choice. It's 12:45. I'm supposed to be leaving out of this house in 15 minutes. Am I gonna make it? Probably. Maybe not. My breakfast is one egg, whole egg. Some egg whites added to it. I didn't really measure today because I feel like the egg whites are not that much big of a deal, and I've been measuring them for a while, so I know how much. So it's about 2 servings of egg whites, 4 pieces of turkey bacon. I was only going to have 3, but there were 4 in the pack, so I went ahead and just made the rest of them. And 100 calorie light English muffin. And sugar-free jelly or jam. And either I'm hungry or this is pretty delicious Or both? I owe. So off to work I go. How you doing? Hey! How are you?
Leave your fucking alone.
Girl, this hair need to be cut.
Don't cut it.
This hair need to be cut.
Do not cut your hair.
Girl, I'm just saying.
Cinnamon, do not cut your hair.
Hey
It's
guys,
so pretty.
I made it to work.
Girl.
This is my pretty co-worker. Her name is Sean. Ain't she pretty? She's so cute. Yeah, no, I need to cut this hair, girl. That's enough. Mm-mm.
Keep it.
I don't know. Every time I get ready to cut it, I'll be like, no, I won't. But then I say, then I have to deal with it. I like it, but it be hot.
Oh, she was hot.
It's hot. Thank you, bro. All right, let me go clock in. The break room empty, along with long lines at Chick-fil-A, usually always means that it's very busy. D-Man!
Yes, sir.
What's up? Busy day. So, let me go and grab my radio and go in the break room and see what I need to do for work today. But I'll check in with y'all a little bit later. Y'all, we got auditors today. So it's getting ready to be one of those days. All hands on deck, all supervisors, all managers here, everybody ready to get things rocking and rolling today. We all gonna just do our jobs as we always do. And everything's gonna be everything. I gotta have my fan, y'all, because it be hot. Packing up all my stuff. Let me just get my paperwork done. I believe today I have, let me see what I have for a workload today. Right now I only have one flight on here, which is obviously not going to stay like that. I have one turn today so far. And a turn is where I open the door, let passengers off, wait till they deplane, and then go to boarding the flight and put the passengers back on, then close the door and they leave. That's a whole turn. So I have one of those today. We usually do turns and assist, like we assist other agents with their turns. So right now I'm only scheduled for one turn. I get off at 11 o'clock tonight, so I know that's not going to remain, but let me just get my paperwork and stuff organized for my flight because it's now in range of the airport and it will be here probably in about 15 minutes. So I'll get back with y'all a little bit later. Hello? Tell them, ask them for a cord, or ask them to use the phone. Okay, bye. Okay, you guys. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit tired today. But I'm gonna push through and do what I'm supposed to be doing. I really wanted to make sure I got my lunch packed for today because I wanted to make sure that I was eating the right things, number one. And at work, there's really not many options to be doing the right thing. So I wanted to make sure I packed my lunch for today. So I did that. I wanted to cut up that fruit because I knew after today I probably won't be back home until today's Wednesday. I work a 16-hour shift, and tomorrow I work a 16-hour shift. So it wouldn't be much time to do anything like that over the next day and a half. Probably not until Friday morning or Friday afternoon, because by the time Friday morning comes, I'm going to be ready to go to sleep. For real. But I am getting ready to now go and do my workout downstairs. I was going to go to the gym, but I don't know that I have time for that because it's like 11:30. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it downstairs. I honestly don't feel like it. I'm being quite frank and honest and keeping it a buck. But I know that after I do it, sometimes I usually feel better, but I'm just going to hope and pray that's the case. But I'm going to push through because I know I need to. And I might still get a walk in tonight at work when I get to work. I'm taking my shoes and an extra shirt to change into later on tonight after things die down. So I might be able to do that tonight, but let me just get to going. Decided want to cut off right in the middle of my workout. Y'all see how the devil be busy? But I'm gonna go up here and finish it up here, I guess. But I was in the middle of running. I'm like, why did it stop? Let me go see. The power. Okay, so the power's back on now. It was off for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. And I had to call them to make sure. Because I knew I had all of my bills are set up on auto draft. And when the card expires or something's compromised, I have to switch it out. This particular time, I feel like the card had expired. So I had to go on there and revamp all of these different things. And sometimes I don't catch everything. So I knew that this was one of the ones I didn't catch. So they had been calling me about the payment. So I'm like, oh, shoot, let me go back on there and pay them. So I paid them 1 month. But then I came back and didn't set up the auto draft properly. So I need to set that up. So I went back, set it up, paid them. But then the power went out. So I need to make sure I was on point. But I'm going back downstairs to finish my workout.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. For my good. For my good. It's all working.
I think my workout might help you guys. I got a little more energy. I feel like I do. I think I do. I'm not dragging around like I was before. I made my daughter some breakfast because she comes wandering downstairs always right before it's time for me to leave out the door. So I made her some breakfast this morning. She's going to have to figure it out for dinner. And the rest of them at home going to have to figure it out for dinner. There's some leftovers in there. They can figure that out for dinner tonight. Because I won't be back until tomorrow morning. Probably around 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. So they'll figure it out. They're big girls and boys. They can figure it out. But today, I hope it's not too busy. Yesterday, it wasn't too bad. It got busier towards the latter part of the evening after the auditors left. But today, the auditors are back there again. So I know this is just not specific to my job, but everybody's job. Auditors tend to make people a lot more antsy and running around, and a lot more supervision and a lot more management around, and just a lot of hands on deck. It makes everything so anxious, and everybody's just on 100, you know? So I don't know. They're there today. I think today is the last day, so I'm not sure how today's gonna go, but they may be already gone for the day. They normally are gone by the time the end of business is over. But like regular end of business, of course, our industry doesn't end, but for regular business hours is what they usually work, 8 to 5. So they're usually always gone by the evening time. So we'll see. Made it to work, and I'm starving to death. I'm gonna have was trying to debate what I was going to eat or what I brought. I think I'm going to eat the yogurt and the granola first and have a little bit of the fruit. I'll save the rest of it for later. I didn't eat any breakfast, so, and I got to go all night, so I'm trying to save some of it. I don't want to eat it all at one time, but I'm hungry. Good. We have 9 wheelchairs coming off. 9 wheelchairs coming off, please. In just a minute, we'll begin the boarding process for this flight. I'm going to go over our boarding procedures with you all at this time. We do board by group, numbers, and seat assignments. Everyone should have a seat assignment on your boarding pass. Take out your boarding passes and identify your seat assignment on it. Thank you. Perfect. I love that. Have a good day. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you. All right, no problem. Have a good day. Thank you. All right, you're welcome. Hello. Hi. This is now closed and complete here out of the gate marked C14. This flight is now closed. One flight down. These jetways are so hot. Ooh, it just feels like an oven over here. Huh? Baby, let me find me a fan ASAP. It's my bag of tricks. All of my equipment, my camera equipment, my computer, my work shoes is in here. My workout shoes are in here. Make my book for scheduling purposes, fanny pack, and this fan, which is one of the fans I have, which is one of those ones that's electric or powered or whatever you call it. Ooh, yes. This, and then I also got, in case of emergencies, this, in case of emergencies. Gotta have a fan at this age. Got to have a fan. It's an absolute necessity. All right, now let me see how much downtime I have because I need to edit a video. Like I got a bunch of video footage in my camera that I need to download, number one, and I have a lot of stuff that I need to edit. So I'm gonna work on that today while I'm here for this shift until the wee hours of the morning. Probably most of it won't get done until later on in the evening when everything is kind of settled down. My next one comes in at 5, so it's like 4 o'clock now, so that gives me like an hour. I might try to do a little bit now. But after this, I don't really have anything scheduled after this. I'm not sure if that's going to remain that way. It most likely won't, but, you know, I'll go ahead and get started with it now. shift has been going by so fast because we've been super busy. I thought I was gonna have a little bit of downtime, but another little bit of work is coming towards me, so I'm gonna have to handle that. Should be here in probably another 15 minutes. But today wasn't too bad. Besides it just being busy, it wasn't too bad. It was manageable. We can get through it, but it kind of just helped the day go by fast. So now I sit here and wait for the next little bit of work to come to me, which should be here in a few minutes. I went to try to pack my lunch today, and I just started grabbing stuff and throwing stuff into my lunch bag because I wasn't sure what I was going to want to eat. Didn't really have time to pack it up the way I wanted to because I went straight from work to the bed to back to work. So I didn't really have a lot of time. So I was just grabbing stuff. So I decided to stop at Chipotle and grab a bowl from there that I knew I could eat half of it earlier in the evening or earlier in the 16-hour shift, and then eat the rest of it later on tonight if I want. And I'm honestly not that hungry. I ate half of the bowl around, I feel like it was around 6 o'clock, and that was my first real meal for the day. I have been grabbing a little stuff, eating a little bit of fruit, or, you know, just grabbing that popcorn and stuff like that, which I probably shouldn't have been doing, but, you know, I ate that, and now I ate the Chipotle bowl, and now I'm not hungry. But the night's still young. I still got about 9 hours left, almost. It's 10:20 right now. Second shift starts at 11. So I'm winding down. I'm not super tired, which I'm grateful for. And yeah, I might do a little exercise tonight. Might put on my tennis shoes and go downstairs and walk, but the night's still young, so I don't know. It's super cold in our break room. It is like freezing in here. So I have blankets and all that stuff. I had 2 blankets. I used to have a little pink Snuggie that I used to wear, but I don't wear that no more because it had kind of gotten fixed. But I feel like we're back at cold again.